Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to this Heroes 3 HD Edition special live stream. Today I have the great pleasure to present you the game with my good friend Erwan Le Breton. So you might already know him, but maybe it could a good start to maybe remember who you are and what you are doing in the Might and Magic team for a while now.
So hi guys, hi everyone, I'm Erwan Le Breton, Creative Director of everything related to Might and Magic at Ubisoft. And today we're here to speak about what is still considered as being a legendary title in the Might and Magic series, dating back from the pre-Ubisoft days. It's called Hero 3, you're all familiar with it. We'll have tons of anecdotes to share. You'll be able to chat with guys from the dev team. So I'll be here just to frame tonight's stream and to explain a little bit the background, what I'm doing on Might Magic, what I did on Heroes 3 HD Edition especially, and my own fond memories of Hero 3.
Sounds great. So today, as you can see, we have 4 players for this Twitch. So I have myself, Ubinox, as you may know from Heroes 7 website or Heroes community. We have, of course, Erwan, and we will also have 2 guest stars. One from the production team of this new remix, Frederic, and Victor, who have been the one in charge of all the amazing work we did on the assets. So we have a lot to share about this, because even if it is an old game, it is very difficult to work those assets. Let's do a quick reminder about the game. So as you may know, Heroes 3 is a favorite Heroes game of the franchise, of course, for me at least, definitely. I don't know about you, Erwan, is it your favorite one or second one maybe?
I've been often asked the question by press and the fans during conventions when I have the chance to meet them all. I would definitely say that I haven't played all the 3DO New World Computing Might Magic games. I've played mainly Might Magic 6, Might Magic 7, Hero 3, Heroes 4. Among those 4, I would say Hero 3 was certainly the one that consumed most of my waking hours. So it's definitely my favorite 3DO New World Computing Might Magic game. Obviously, being in charge of the Ubisoft games and the world of Ashan, I have favorite games within the Ubisoft games, the Might Magic games. I would not say it's a Heroes title. I like Heroes 5 a lot. I liked Hero 6 as well, in spite of many things that could have been better and greater than what was released when the game was shipped. I certainly like a lot what we're doing on Hero 7 right now, but I would say that my favorite Ubisoft game is not a Heroes title. It's got Heroes in its title. It's Clash of Heroes, the DS game. I really enjoyed working on this game a lot and playing it with my daughters at the time. So it was really a shared pleasure and a lot of fun memories.
Yeah, Clash of Heroes is something you definitely need to try in your tablet, in addition to Heroes 3 HD. So yeah, sounds great. So here we go with the title. Heroes 3 HD. Why Heroes 3 HD? Definitely because this year we are celebrating the 20th anniversary of the game, of the Heroes franchise, sorry. And last year it was the 15th anniversary of Heroes 3. So we decided to create something for you guys and also for us, because when we take the train, for years we were thinking, oh, okay, I want to play Heroes in the train, and now you can, even in the toilet.
If you wish, yeah.
So here we go, you have the traditional Heroes 3 screen. Before going into the game, we will just do a quick reminder of what is Heroes 3 for the people who are just joining us. So Heroes 3 HD Edition will be available tomorrow at 6 PM CET on both Steam and iOS Android tablets. Available tomorrow. Stay tuned. Pre-order always are available. It seems that we already have some questions. I will take some of them. Let's go.
Okay.
So are we planning to relift all the game of the franchise right now? I don't think it is something that we are thinking about. We're just working on Hero 7 right now. Other games are quite good actually still nowadays. Heroes 5 is just amazing. Can continue to play it. If you had one game, maybe one that you would like one day to reproduce, which one would it be? Heroes or Might and Magic in general?
An HD edition or
maybe
just a sequel?
A sequel or...
I would really much like to see a sequel to Dark Messiah.
Yeah.
To Clash of Heroes as well. As I mentioned, it's one of my favorite games, and I think that could be a tremendous success for a Clash of Heroes 2. The Heroes series is going on. You know, Heroes 7 is like really the next generation of Heroes game, and there will be others after it. So in my mind, we can be sure that Heroes is there to last for long. As you know, last year we released Might Magic 10 in the hope that we would revitalize the classic RPG experience of the Might Magic IP. The game was good. I played it, enjoyed it. It was a very good training ground for Limbic to get the let's say the grasp of Might Magic and of working with Ubisoft on this IP. Unfortunately, the game had pretty good reviews but average sales, so the future is quite bleak for the Might Magic IP in terms of pure RPGs. So that would be my take on what we can do today with the Might Magic games.
Okay. For me, definitely it will be Dark Messiah 2. It is something that I really wish to see one day. Okay, so it seems that you want to say the game, so let's start with the magic button. So when you're going to play Heroes 3 HD, you will be able at any time to switch between SD and HD, of course. Just press F2 button. So here we go, come back to 4 third screens. For me, continue to do the thrill, but nowadays we can play with your screen. So we will just start a new game just to show you the basics and implement first modification of the game. We will continue to answer the question, of course. Up. This scenario, it's the basic one, but when you play with friends, it's just the best one. So we've seen a lot of questions recently concerning the extensions. So yeah, unfortunately we don't have the extension for this project right now. The fact is, when we started this project, we didn't have the source code. And the main objective was to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Heroes 3 Vanilla, so the restoration of Eurasia. Today we are glad we were able to do this project, even if we hope that one day we could do the rest of it, of course, because complete edition is something that the fans are asking, and us too. But we are also thrilled to be able to have today a tablet version, etc. So it was worth it even without the extension, I think. So concerning random map generator, yes, you will still be able to... no, sorry. Concerning map generator, I'm sorry, random map was on extension. My bad, definitely my bad. Concerning the map editor, it will be back on Heroes 3 HD edition on Steam. You will be able to create your maps and share them in your favorite Heroes maps website, such as Heroes for Maps, etc. Before going into more details, I might give you the opportunity, Erwan, to say a few more words and leave you go for today, because we have more people incoming, more details to share about the game. So thank you very much, Erwan. It was a pleasure to see you today. Do you have any few words to share?
Just a couple of last ones. The first is that every time you open up a hero map, be it Hero 3 or 5, etc., etc., I'm always happy to see that, what we call the Christmas tree feeling of this adventure map, with the resources, the interactive buildings, the creatures that you can fight, a world that is fantasy, yes, but colorful, appealing, with a touch of magic and let's say, it's almost fairyland, but that takes itself seriously. That's what I like about the series. When I was first asked to work on Might Magic, when we got the IP from 3DO on New World Computing back in 2003, I was already in charge of a couple of fantasy IPs within Ubisoft, and so Might Magic came into my portfolio. And I said, hey, I know Might Magic already, I've played a couple of games, I like it. And our first mission was to say, but what shall we do with this franchise? So obviously we said we have to do a Heroes game, so Heroes 5 was born. And then we said we have to do maybe an RPG game, but less classic and old school than the traditional Might Magic series. So after looking for a studio, we found Arcane, and Dark Messiah was born. So that were the two original projects. Concerning the world, I know a lot of people ask why Ubisoft rebooted the entire world and went for Ashan and Hide Riders, and instead of conserving the storyline, the Ancients, the Krians, the meta plot that exist within the 3DO New World Computing universe. Something at that time that was really lacking for us was source material. We got a couple of, let's say, code and closing kits from 3D New World Computing, but no real world Bible, no documents. It was difficult to share with the dev team about this kind of information. On the internet, there were a couple of community websites that were pretty well informed on the various Might Magic game and the setting and the lore. But again, it was fragmentary, and really we were a bit scary about trying to set, for instance, the action of Heroes 5 in any world that was used previously by the Might Magic game. So it could have been Enroth or Arathia or Terra or whatever, or Varn even. But we really were scared to make huge lore mistakes that the fans would spot immediately, and they would hate us for that. So we said, okay, it's safer that we rebuild a universe from scratch, just keeping what to us is the spirit of the Might Magic series. So notably the factions, that's what you're showing at the moment. So we took a hard look at the factions and how they were designed and the spirit of the factions in terms of gameplay and art and mood and feeling. And we said, okay, this is the core element that we want to keep in this universe. There were also a couple of other things I liked in the Might Magic game, especially the fact that it was really mature in terms of storytelling for the time, already in shades of grey, with good characters doing bad things for reasons of their own that they felt were good, bad characters being charismatic and sexy, and you want to play them and they may have legitimate motive for what they do. Something that was close to the book series that was rising at the time, Game of Thrones, that was really much into there's no evil guy or good guys, there are guys with different motives, they are entering into conflict. Some of them may be a little bit more noble than others, but it's really a question of perspective. So we really wanted that with the new world of Might Magic, and it's really a legacy for us from the New World Computing games. So that's why I enjoyed in Hero 3, in which there are a couple of maps in which you play both sides of the equation, the good and the bad, and you find that it's hard to determine if really a character is good or evil, like maybe in Tolkien where black and white and good and evil are more clear-cut. One little last funny anecdote, sorry I'm really talkative today, about Hero 3 that I liked, being French and playing the game and trying to get into the lore of the universe. I had a laugh when I realized that the necromancers in this world were from a country named Deja, because in French and in English the expression exists also. We speak a lot about déjà vu in French, the déjà vu in English. And so for necromancers it felt funny, like I've lived this before, you know, I'm almost eternal, I've been there for 1,000 years, so yeah, I know everything already, I have nothing new to learn, so I have this feeling of déjà vu. Anyway, it was very funny for me. Yeah, I still have that in mind when I hear the expression now. I always think of Hero 3.
So you think there is a link here?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. So yeah, as you mentioned before, it was a big risk for us when you talk about the franchise to not make mistakes with the previous universe.
Yeah.
So that's more or less why it started the creation of Ashan.
At least we know that our most loyal fans spot inconsistencies between a couple of our games within the world of Ashan, and they exist. I have to admit it. Mostly because sometimes the games have been developed very early on, like Heroes 5, when the world of Ashan was still under construction. We hope that with the current games being developed, there are no more mistakes like that. We really pay a lot of attention to it. One of our developers who maybe is familiar to the audience, Julien Pirou, who was
as Martin for the fans,
exactly. And we hired him originally as a map maker from the community, but now he's got a lot of creative roles within Ubisoft on various Might Magic games. It's too bad we met him late, because he's super knowledgeable about the pre-Ubisoft universe, so he could have helped us a lot back in the time. But now he's really the guy who helped us bring a couple of legacy heroes, artifacts, stories from the ancient world, let's say, into Ashan to make a nod to the traditional community, to really pay homage to what the guys at 3DO have done, and to say that even if we don't have their universes anymore, we respect it, and some people within our team really love it too.
Yeah, we do. Definitely. And so and the fact that it was sometimes difficult to interpret what was the intention of the original devs with some specific things. We had this problem with Heroes 3 HD, with all assets to be reworked. Sometimes it's difficult to know if a statue is a woman or a man. But for this point, we will come back later with our friend Victor. For now, we will just do a small transition with the SD versus HD video. You might already have seen it before, but it will allow us to switch some key speaker here. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, and thank you all guys for watching this, for being supportive of Might Magic and Heroes.
So we just take 2 minutes to play the video, and we answer your question right after this break. Thank you very much. See you soon, everyone.
See you soon.
Peggy 12.
Et sur le cross-platform.
Hello again, guys. So we're back. So we have here with me, pleasure. We have Victor. Oh, sorry, I didn't start with the girl. Sorry.
Yeah, please start.
I will start. So we have Frederic. Frederic, you are associate producer on this title.
Exactly.
So we will define what this means in a few. And we have also Victor. So Victor was a creative director assistant, if I'm alright.
Yep.
And we will also go back to this very soon.
Hi everyone.
So before asking you question, we will answer some of your question. So concerning random map generator, again, this is not part of the game. Unfortunately, the random map generator is part of the extensions.
Sorry guys.
Sorry guys, but the map editor is here, and all the maps that were created for the original game, so the one you can find on your favorite website, are compatible with Heroes 3 HD.
and that's something. I may had a few comments about that. That's something really nice to have worked with Heroes 3 that would not be possible with 3D games, for example, is that the game is fully made of tiles, as you know, of course, and as you can see, and so all the maps that are just basic recomposition of the tiles, well, they're basically compatible because of this, and this was not really hard to achieve for us, and that's something really nice because there are hundreds of maps waiting for you to replay in HD.
Okay, so next question. So, is there cross-platform play in Heroes 3 HD? So here we have a question for Frederic.
Unfortunately, no, we have no cross-platform. You can only play with the map editor and share your maps on PC only, because it was too complicated on tablets to allow you to reach the map editor and then put it in your own folders, and so the tablet environment is not made for that. But the advantage of the tablets are that you can play with your friends and hot seat. This old mode that everyone